All right, guys. Yeah, I had a few horse racing bets today. But you know what I tend to do now? I had not on Saturday. I did 20p lucky 15, and I put £2 on horses as well. So my bet cost me £7. I'll have a single bet on them as well. And Saturday I managed to pull a little bit of money back. I done that. Do it for the village at 14-1. I had £2 on it. Plus I had it with another horse, and I won about. Well, I spent about 60 on Saturday, but I spent about 6 because I'd done the scratch cards and I had a bad gambling day Saturday. I thought I was losing about 60, 70, but I managed to get £90 back, but it had to go onto my card. So I was about 10, 20 quid up on the day, Saturday. Could have been a lot. If that Do It for the Village didn't win at Sandown, I would have been stuck. Yeah, that one was one for me, and I wanted some of them nickels to win at Sandown, but they didn't. I got Album at 6-1. But what I've done today, I've done 50p win on each and a 10p lucky 15, £3.50. So if I've got 50p on them and it wins at 6-1, at least you get your money back. Plus you get the single. So I put £15 on today. So I went into Weymouth. Yeah. So at least I won't be gambling from tomorrow. No, but if he's doing it, if he's putting in the restrictions at 8 o'clock, does it from 12 o'clock to midnight tonight? Yeah, it probably will be. So I'm going to watch Boris Johnson at 8 o'clock, see what's happening. Everyone's going to be tuning in. I think Liverpool's on Amazon tonight against Southampton. I'm hoping they don't cancel football through lockdown. National lockdown. I hope they don't cancel football. I mean, I think horse racing will carry on. Yeah, horse racing, because, I think football will carry on as well. Right, so let me have a look at me. So I've got Album. Sean William horses are running well, man. I've got Album. I still got that Prince Leon. Right, so Album at 450. And I got the thing on another bet. That one of Barwin's. I'm like a twat, you know. Jean's mate, first race. Right. That was about 20-1 this morning. One at 7. I should have took a price. I had 50p on it as well. So this, I probably got my money back when I put out, but if bookies are shut tomorrow, I can't drag it till they open back up. So Album, I've had nothing to eat yet. I've been fasting all day. Right. Paracolor, 125 faking them. 125 faking them. So I got 125. That one, I think that was pipe sauce, wasn't it? Scudden, no, come fifth. Didn't win. Orchard Thief came second, didn't it? That one over. And that one at first glance, John Joe Neal's. Fucking second. I got seconds, man. Right. At first glance, second. Normally about that hard done. That jockey won the race. 255. Orchard. That was second as well. So 5-1. What's that? 50p 5-1. Was it 5-1? Album. So 5-1. That's £3. Trebled the odds. 80, £1.90. £4.90 back on that. So I made a pound profit over £1.40 profit. Yeah, 6-1 it won at Sean Williams. I got that Samsung as well on Saturday, as well as Sean Williams, top weight, King's coat. So 6-1. No, it's 350, isn't it? 50 pence is 350. Treble the odds, 18-1, £1.90, £5.40 back. I've got £5.40 back on that one. I got Jean's mate at 7-1. I should have took the price on that. They must have backed that. Bowen's horse. I always back Bowen's horses. So 7-1. Did Secret Identity win the next race? No, 10th, last. Reckless Endeavour. What's winning now? What about George of Numpton? George of Numpty. Not Numpty. Fucking Newton. Chris and Davis. I think that was a big price. So I've got Jean's Mate going on to Reckless Endeavour. So Jean's Mate, 350. I've only put on small, but I only put on 15 quid's worth. Well, at least I'm getting my money back. Doing single wins as well on the lucky 15, like 50p wins. At least you can make a bit of profit doing that way. So George of Nempton, Chris and Dave, I thought that might have won. 5th at 50 to 1. So that's a no-go. So I'll go back to let's go back to the race card. Reckless, one of David Barron's. Reckless, 11 to 1. That was 20 to 1 this morning. See, if I would have took prices, they would have gone fucking out. Reckless Endeavour. So I've got 50p on it. So 11 to 1. I'll get 6 quid back. But I've got 10 pence, lucky 15. 10p on a 7 to 1. 80 pence going on a 11 to 1. So that's £9.60. Because 12 80s is £9.60, yeah. I'm very good at maths. So £9.60. 4 quid if it wins. At the moment on that bet I've got a 7 to 1. That's 4 quid. 7 to 1, 21 to 1, £2.20, £6.20. So £6.20 and 540 is 11.60. Yeah, and I need this Reckless and Endeavour, and that's it. So I'm getting about 11 quid back out of 15. So I'm not winning, but what for that Casa de Dea might have won the first race. Secret Shadow, Party Planner, Famous Famous Dynasty. There might be some non-runners. You got to check for like withdrawn horses. Lingfield Park. That ran a bad race, that did, you know. Hold on, it was it withdrawn? No, 6 at 22 to 1. No, that didn't win, did it? Secret Shadow 210. Adribone, no. Favourite backer. Party Planner. Gaker in the last race. Gone for bottom weights. In 4th at 66 to 1. Only beaten by 1.5 lengths into 4th. Party Planner. Because the winner won by a neck, second was half a length, and third by 1 length. So that could have won, actually. Yeah. But I'm getting £11.60 back. Better than nothing. What about Tackle? The 12.50. No, I didn't win. So I put 15 on. I'm getting £11.60 back. That's not bad, really. Just betting for fun. Betting because I'm bored, you see. I'm bored in life. But tomorrow, bookies will be closed tomorrow. So I can't bet tomorrow. I might not bet now for another month or so. Oh. But horse racing will carry on, but I can't bet. Fucking hell, man. Then all the horses I've been backing in the last month will come out and win. Did that Sabbath? No favourite. Normally not bad fucking favourites. Did that Spirit Up? No, I don't think that Spirit Up made one, did it? I don't think Spirit Up made one at Lingfield Park. So look, if that Reckless Endeavour win, fast results, then at least I've made a profit on it. It's dead cold in here. I'm coming down with a cold, man. Yeah. Well, at least I got £11.60 to come back. Yeah, I can work my numbers out in my head. I'm very good at maths. English, I'm not. No, I've had nothing to eat yet. And it's 7:30. I've been fasting all day. Fucking signal problems. Well, I've got some venison sausages with Brussels sprouts and garlic and some herbs. I'll tell you what I was munching on yesterday, some licorice torpedoes sweets. Again, love them. And anything with licorice, I like it. Let me switch off the mobile, switch it back on. Fast results, come on. Yeah, fasting's good all day. It doesn't cost you no money to fast all day. Because through morning and afternoon, you're burning off from the last night's meal. Still in your system. Right, fast result I want. Come fucking second. Reckless Endeavour came second at 12-1. I bet if I never did it, I could have backed some fucking winners there tonight. But I mixed them all up. I would have gone Jean Mate at 7-1. Album at 6-1. I would have gone for Prince Leyen at 5-1. And I would have gone for Reckless. I would have got 3 out of 4 winners if I did with Wolverhampton bet. Yeah. Well, at least I get £11 back. So when they open up again in a month's time or two, there's £11 to collect. I think they'll be putting us into tiers tonight, innit? But normally it's always the day after. They might put this into tier 4 tomorrow night. Might be one more day left in the bookies. Yeah. I just bet for fun. I don't play the fixed betting terminals anymore. No. It's time for some dinner. Watch a bit of Boris Johnson, then we'll watch a football. Oh, sparkling water. Oh yeah, venison and sausages. There's Brussels sprouts and garlic all the way. There's no bread, there's no carbs. What's venison anyway? Yeah, it's a bit spicy. It's a bit. Brussels sprouts for me, my lad. Oh, but actually, no. What is venison? Is it wild pigeon? I think it's pigeon meat, isn't it? Pigeon meat, pheasant meat, partridge. And deer, I think. And I think venison's low fat as well, isn't it? That's going to make me lose some weight. This is going to fill me up. No. If you want to do it for the village on Saturday horse, do it for the village. I would have lost fucking 60 odd quid. I lost fucking 20 odd pound on a scratch card. I ain't buying them no more. I whitewashed. I started off, I bought two £2 scratch cards. Right? Lost. Thought, fucking hell, give me £2 back at least out of 4 quid, man. Fucking hell. And on the way back, I called in another shop and I bought 2 Monopolies and three diamond £2 ones. All lost. I thought, fucking hell, man. Can't I get a win? So, one for that, do it for the village. I managed to get some money back. If I didn't do the scratching cards, I would have been about £30–40 upon the day. Them scratch cards, a waste of time, mate. You know what happened a while ago? About a couple of weeks ago. I bought 10 £2 diamond ones, 20 quid worth, 10 cards in a row, £2 back. And I thought, why do I keep buying these fucking cards for? Why? See, years ago, you used to get £40 wins and £20 wins, but you don't get them no more. I'm sick of wasting my money. I'm sick of wasting it. I like to spend my money on women. Yeah, I like to spend my money on women. Even that lottery is a waste of time. I've not won fucking £30 in fucking years. That Venice sausage is nice, man. Mm. Oh. It's all day. Mm. So what are you doing now? You got to stop. If you're in tier 4, you got to stop in your house. I'll have to do some exercise in local area. Well, I can go to the shop once a day, can't I? If I want to, but I only go once a week. Mm. Maybe twice a week. Once in a week, once at weekend to go to the shop. Mm. Well, I've got a couple of mince pies, haven't I? I've got 2 mince pies left. Yeah, I think I'll eat them. Yeah, 2 mince pies ain't gonna hurt, is it? Mm. Yeah, I've got a couple of mince pies left. They didn't sell the mince pies. All the supermarkets, man, they've got them all reduced. Budgings in Sherborne had them down to 10 pence a box. I wish I had some fucking ice cream. Yeah, I've got some raspberries, haven't I? Chocolate mince pies. I got these, they're cheap. There were loads. Now I got these cheap. They're selling these for 25 pence a packet. Oh, 25p a packet. Let's have a taste of one. Christmas pudding biscuits. Yeah. I thought I'll have a packet. If I want fashion order, I'll buy a load of these. Keep them. 4 packets for £1. Nice they are. I wish I fucking bought more now. I should have bought about £5 worth. Okay, could have thrown them in the loft. When they run out. One more. Save the rest for another time. Everything in moderate. I've got 2 minutes price to eat up. You know what I fancy? A nice strong cup of tea. Only bought 1 packet. Let's have a couple of mince pies. I ain't gonna cream. Couple of mince pies for me, man. But you can't beat homemade mince pies. Tell you what, I could have bought a shitload of mince pies and biscuits the other day. But I ain't gonna lose no weight eating them, am I? No. Everything in moderation. I'm not even drinking. Listen, I'm only going to drink beer when I'm up, and I'm only going to drink beer when I'm off YouTube as well. I'm drinking beer on YouTube. No, I drink beer in private. Well, what I might do, get into a new routine. I don't need. What have I got to drink on YouTube for? I can have a couple of pints and watch the football. Enjoy a couple of pints. I don't need to drink beer on YouTube. What can I go on YouTube drinking beer for? You can sit here with a couple of pints, can I, and watch football with a couple of pints. I need to get into another routine of not drinking too much. The only reason I drunk too much beer recently, because I don't know. But anyway, I was having it was a dark month, December. I'm just trying to drink a load of beer, try and forget my problems in life. Listen, we've all been there. Well, I knew there was another lockdown coming anyway. I said to you 2 months ago in November, they extended the furlough scheme to March 31st after we've been back in lockdown. Well, this next lockdown, I'm not in love with anybody, am I? So it's going to be easy for me, isn't it? I said that I won't eat now. After this, I won't eat nothing now to tomorrow. No. Look, you couldn't really call it Christmas. I didn't even buy any Christmas cards for nobody. I didn't buy no Christmas cards for any of my family members either. I didn't bother with Christmas cards this Christmas. I was not in the mood for it. No, I was not in the mood for it. I think I'm going to put 3 tea bags in instead of the 2. I'm going to have a strong cup of tea. It's 7:45. Let's get some tea made, ready for Boris Johnson. Once I watched him, I can go to Amazon and watch football. Right. I fucking like giving me a headache. Where's that baseball cap? That's better. It penetrates through your skull, that light. So let's go and have. I'll have 2 a night. I'll have 2 every night. Like a little pudding. When it does say Christmas pudding on it. I need another pair of hands. Put that in here. Yeah, thanks Phil for the tin of beans. Yeah, they'll come in handy anyway. Tin of beans and sausage. It's a meal, isn't it? At the end of the day. Them venison sausages are nice. I won't have them more than. I thought I'd have something to eat, like just something simple. Right. What are you having tomorrow? I don't know. I've not even thought about it. But I'll tell you what I'm having now is a cup of tea. Can't beat a lovely cuppa. I'm back on milk and more now, you know. Yeah, I'm back on milk and more. Yeah, I've got milk. I've ordered the next couple of weeks of milk. They came this morning. So I'm back on milk and more, knocking at the door. Got milk and more. I've got a bit of meat in as well for the next couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. So we're in lockdown probably from tomorrow or tonight. Is it midnight tonight? Or is it midnight tomorrow night? Have I got one more day to gamble with tomorrow? So I've got £11 to come back, you see. I can have a few lucky 15s on tomorrow. Or it might be lockdown, could be midnight tonight. So if it's tomorrow night, we're going to tier 4, and I can have a bet tomorrow. Have a couple of lucky 15s on tomorrow, something to do with it. I can't believe that means. Also, I've been backing in the last month. Half of them will come running in the next month. Yeah, well, at least I can't lose. And I'm not buying no more scratch cards either. Them fucking things. I'm not bad on the horses. It's a bit of fun. I bet 15, get £11 back. I know I lost about 3 quid. But on Saturday, I was only 10 or 20 quid up on the horses. But I could have been a lot more because I wasted money on scratch cards. I think I'm going to win a jackpot on a scratch card. You know what I mean? I thought it's going to be me what's going to win a jackpot, but give me a cuckoo land, aren't I? Oh, cold tea. Well, at least I've had something to eat. I've had some I've had Brussels sprouts, garlic, herbs, and some venison sausages. 2 mince pies and 2 digestives. Yes, I've had a couple of digesters and 2 mince pies. So how's that? Yeah. So at least I've been fed and I've been watered. I've been fed and watered. So I've had venison sausages, Brussels sprouts, garlic and herbs. I've had 2 mince pies and 2 digesters. Yeah. So that'll keep me going. Oh, fucking hell. I'm making a fresh pot of tea. So when we have a break, a 1:15, I like the tea to brew. I like the tea to brew for a little bit. Yeah. I like a tea to brew. I like to leave it brew for 10 minutes because I like the strong tea. These aren't bad tea bags. It's Sainsbury's own brand, Red Leaf. They're not bad tea bags actually. From Sainsbury's, a train to Sainsbury's. It's good job I bought that meat today from the butchers. It had to be done, man. It had to be done. I had to buy the meat from the butchers. Because I knew the lockdown was coming. And I don't want to go to shop every day. I don't mind going twice a week. Once in a week for bits and bobs and once a weekend for bits and bobs. That's all right. I have to do my exercise. I have to walk up to the train station and back for my normal exercise. Right. Let's make a fresh cup of tea. Cup of tea for me, my lad. Yeah. I didn't drink yesterday. No. I didn't drink yesterday. No, I don't drink all the time. But what I might do a new rule now. If you're watching a football match, I mean, like tonight, I'm drinking tonight, for example. But in the future, if I'm watching a football on Amazon Prime, I'll have a couple of pints while I'm watching football, but it's not on YouTube. Just have a drink, not on YouTube. Just have a drink off YouTube. I don't know why you got to have a drink for. I don't know why you got to have a drink for on YouTube for. And enjoy a couple of beers while you're watching the match. And enjoy the beer. It's certain how it's brewing beer, man. It's good beer, man. You need to enjoy it and savour it. Eh? Cup of tea for me, my lad. That's brewing. That's locked. That's locked. Let that brew. It's nearly 9 minutes to 8. Is Liverpool on Amazon Prime? Yeah, they've got all the matches on Amazon Prime. They've got the football on. They're sharing the rights with Sky, aren't they? And let me tell you something now, yeah? The Amazon Prime's not bad. You're paying £8 a month or $9.99 a month because you get the football. I'm hoping Amazon Prime will have the horse racing soon because I've heard rumours they're going to buy racing TV. They're going to buy them out. Yeah, mate, they're going to buy them out. Because it was Racing UK, Racing TV, and I think because of this lockdown, nobody's coming to the courses. Because when you pay to go into a race course, some of that money is going to the racing board levy and the rights to show racing. So I think Amazon's going to buy them out. I reckon it'd be racing. Amazon Racing. Yeah, I think they're looking for a buyer. Because some of the money when you're paying to get into a race course, some of that get-in fee on a race course that pays towards some of the racing rights. Oh. I think that's on every channel, I reckon.
Well, you were chalking yourself up earlier. What was that?
So is football on Amazon Prime tonight? Yeah, of course it is. I watched the end of first half and the second half. Liverpool's got to win tonight. If not, then Man United's got a game in hand then. It's on tonight. Or was it on Sky? I don't think it's on, is it? No, it's not on Amazon Prime, is it? Well, I watch highlights on. I get highlights on YouTube anyway. Yeah, I get the highlights. Liverpool FC on YouTube. Yeah, I see the goals. Who's Bournemouth got next? Yeah, that's me. Who's Bournemouth got next? I think they're at home, I reckon. I can't wait to go and see Bournemouth play. I'm dying to go and see Bournemouth play. Yeah, I'm dying to. Mansfield Town plays tomorrow against Salford. I think it's FA Cup this week. Liverpool play Villa Friday night, and Wolverhampton plays Crystal Palace on Friday. So Saturday it's FA Cup round, isn't it? And they'll wait to hold them. See, Saturday I can't have a football bet, can I, on the FA Cup match? Because if I was having a bet I would have. I think Liverpool could be a draw on Friday, and then there'd be a replay back at Anfield. Yeah, you get a lot of draws, don't you? On them FA Cup. No, I would go for Millwall. I mean, they'd be odds on anyway. Reading, Forest to beat Cardiff. Yeah. Oh, well, anyway, let's see what Boris Johnson's going to say tonight, my lad. But I thought Liverpool might be on Amazon, but I think it's on Sky. I think Sky's got the rights to that match. Yeah, I think Sky's got the rights to that match. Yeah, they have. Righty then. Let's have some Boris Johnson on then. Who shall we have on? Shall we have ITV, Channel 4? So it's on every channel, isn't it? No, only on ITV. Hold on. What's happening here?
Gatherings of people out in the open on the
Yeah.
street. We've been photographing evidence of that that's been going around. Now, the big question at the moment is restrictions on schools. Most school pupils in Northern Ireland have had their...
Looks like 8 o'clock, yeah.
And I reach that, if the questions that fall my way, then there's curtains. So that kind of gives me a bit of a push to go for it and not just say pass.
You start watching this?
It's incredible. I never get out of home, so it's more like kind of hopeful. I was hoping not to come last, so to win is kind of just a cherry on the cake.
First placement, 22 points. David.
So it feels surreal, still sinking in.
Oh.
Hope in 2021, as well as being able to get her health back, is to become a black belt.
We have to react. That light gives me a headache.
I need oxygen. Most of the
I mean, that could be that person. That could be needing oxygen.
Tasks.
With COVID-19.
And cooking. Still get very breathless and very tired very easily.
Can you detect any improvement at all?
Not since I've come home from hospital. No, not really. It's
So it must be real.
Still until I'm able to begin my.
I've been listening to many conspiracy theories.
That will attempt to rehabilitate you and get you back to where you were when you.
And don't forget, when you get COVID-19, flu-like symptoms. It's flu-like symptoms. COVID-19. You have after effects from it. You can't do things like you normally can. It can put pressure on your body. So I'm glad I bought the meat today. I've got enough food to the end of January now. I've got enough milk coming towards the to the 18th. So yeah, I'm all right now. Just. So is Tier 4 going to happen tonight at midnight then? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, that Sean Williams is having some winners. Fucking worrying, isn't it? See, I can't just say, I listen to conspiracy theories. I don't mind listening to conspiracy theories. There's always two sides to a story. And this COVID-19 is real. I can't listen to conspiracy theories, could I? I'm just listening to them. I've got to listen to what's on the news. And what I've seen today, man, it's fucking scary. Ooh. Are you having a vaccine? Well, I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure to have it. I'm like 60% to have it and 40% no. No, I'm 60%. No, anyway, I'm at the moment I'm confused about it. I don't want to have the injection if I'm not sure about it.
Pandemic began last year. The whole United Kingdom has been engaged in a great national effort to fight COVID. And there's no doubt that in fighting the old variant of the virus, our collective efforts were working and would have continued to work. But we now have a new variant of the virus, and it's been both frustrating and alarming to see the speed.
You'd thought he'd have a Rolex watch on.
Spreading. Our scientists have confirmed.
It looks like he's got a £10 watch on from Argos.
70% more transmissible. That means you're much, much more likely to catch the virus and to pass it on. As I speak to you tonight, our hospitals are under more pressure from COVID than at any time since the start of the pandemic. In England alone, the number of COVID patients in hospitals has increased by nearly a third in the last week to almost 27,000. And that number is 40% higher than the first peak in April. On the 29th of December, more than 80,000 people tested positive for COVID across the UK, a new record. The number of deaths is up by 20% over the last week and will sadly rise further. My thoughts are with all those loved ones. With most of the country already under extreme measures, it's clear that we need to do more together to bring this new variant under control while our vaccines are rolled out. In England, we must therefore go into a national lockdown, which is tough enough to contain this variant.
I knew it was coming.
That means the government is once again instructing you to stay at home. You may only leave home for limited reasons permitted in law, such as to shop for essentials, to work if you absolutely cannot work from home, to exercise, to seek medical assistance, such as getting a COVID test, or to escape domestic abuse. The full details of what you can and can't do will be available at gov.uk/coronavirus. If you're clinically extremely vulnerable, we're advising you to begin shielding again, and you will shortly receive a letter about what this means for you.
Hey, we're going to get a letter.
And because we now have to do everything we possibly can to stop the spread of the disease, primary schools, secondary schools, and colleges across England must move to a remote provision from tomorrow, except for vulnerable children and the children of key workers. Everyone will still be able to access early year settings such as nurseries. We recognise that this will mean it's not possible or fair for all exams to go ahead this summer as normal. The Education Secretary will work with Ofqual to put in place alternative arrangements. We will provide extra support to ensure that pupils entitled to free school meals will continue to receive them while schools are closed, and we will distribute more devices to support remote education. I completely understand the inconvenience and distress this late change will cause millions of parents and pupils up and down the country. Parents whose children were in school today may reasonably ask why we did not take this decision sooner. And the answer is simply that we've been doing everything in our power to keep schools open, because we know how important each day in education is to children's life chances. And I want to stress that the problem is not that schools are unsafe for children. Children are still very unlikely to be severely affected by even the new variant of COVID. The problem is that schools may nonetheless act as vectors for transmission, causing the virus.
When is life going to get back to normal?
Between households. Today, the United Kingdom's chief medical officers have advised that the country should move to alert level 5, meaning that if action is not taken, NHS capacity may be overwhelmed within 21 days. Of course, there's one huge difference compared to last year. We're now rolling out the biggest vaccination programme in our history. So far, we in the UK have vaccinated more people than in the rest of Europe combined. With the arrival today of the UK's own Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine, the pace of vaccination is accelerating. I can share with you tonight the NHS's realistic expectations for the vaccination programme in the coming weeks. By the middle of February, if things go well and with a fair wind in our sails, we expect to have offered the first vaccine dose to everyone in the 4 top priority groups identified by the Joint Committee on Vaccination and Immunisation. That means vaccinating all residents in a care home for older adults and their carers, everyone over the age of 70, all frontline health and social care workers, and everyone who is clinically extremely vulnerable. If we succeed in vaccinating all those groups, we will have removed huge numbers of people from the path of the virus. Of course, that will eventually enable us to lift many of the restrictions we enjoy.
Liquid torpedoes.
I must emphasise that even as we achieve this goal, there remains a time lag of 2 to 3 weeks getting the jab to receiving immunity, and there will be a further time lag until the pressure on the NHS is lifted. So we should remain cautious about the timetable ahead. But if our understanding of the virus doesn't change dramatically once again, if the rollout of the vaccine programme continues to be successful, if deaths start to fall as the vaccine takes effect, and critically, if everyone plays their part by following the rules, then I hope we can steadily move out of lockdown, reopening schools after the February half term and starting cautiously to move regions down the tiers. I want to say to everyone right across the UK that I know how tough this is, and I know how frustrated you are, and I know that you've had more than enough of government guidance about defeating this virus. But now, more than ever, pull together. You should follow the new rules from now, and they will become more in the early hours of Wednesday morning. The Parliament will meet largely remotely later that day. I know that the devolved administrations in Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland share my conviction that this is a pivotal moment and they're taking similar steps. The weeks ahead will be the hardest yet, but I really do believe that we're entering the last phase of the struggle, because with every jab that goes into our arms, we are tilting the odds against COVID and in favour of the British people. And thanks to the miracle of science, not only is the end in sight, but we know exactly.
I think I'm going to have the vaccine.
But for now, I'm afraid you must once again stay at home, protect the NHS, and save lives. Thank you all very much.
The Prime Minister with his announcement of a new lockdown, what he once called the nuclear.
When does it start tonight?
To announce that means schools go to remote learning from tomorrow. Everybody must stay at home.
From tomorrow?
Possible. There are exceptions, of course, for certain key workers, for people in production, and all of that. And in terms of duration, the only hint he was giving in terms of how long this would go on was that his aim, I think he said, with a fair wind in his sails, would be to get everybody over 70 and from the most vulnerable groups vaccinated by the middle of February. And so that was the sort of the guideline.
I'm confused.
Joining us now is Chair of the Health and Social Care Select Committee, former Health Secretary, of course, Jeremy Hunt. We'll also be joined by...
So is it from midnight or is it from tomorrow?
...scientist at the University of St Andrews. Jeremy Hunt, you had called for a lockdown earlier today. Is this what you wanted?
So it starts today, does it now?
Well, I don't think it's the news that anyone wanted to hear. I think it will be devastating news for families up and down the country. Families, for example, who have a disabled child or a child.
So lockdown now?
Needs,
we're locked down now, or is it midnight tonight?
Incredibly challenging.
Yeah, it's from tomorrow, so it'll be midnight tonight, isn't it?
Course of action.
If I'm not mistaken, is it midnight tonight?
New strain of the virus, and it threatens.
I know, but is it midnight tonight?
The NHS.
So from what does from tomorrow mean?
As Health Secretary, I've never seen anything like what the NHS is now.
From tomorrow. Is it from after tomorrow? Is it tomorrow night? From tomorrow. It's not from midnight, it's from tomorrow. If it was happening tonight, it'd be from tonight. It's from what does from tomorrow mean? From tomorrow. Does it mean Wednesday onwards? And it starts tomorrow night? Is it a 24-hour cooling off period? So from tomorrow. So not be tonight, will it? Because it'd be from tonight. Would have said it's from midnight tonight. He didn't say midnight, it's from tomorrow. So from tomorrow means after Tuesday, innit? Let's go on another channel. Press the wrong fucking button.
If they don't work, will they work, do you think?
So is it from tonight or from no, it's from tomorrow, isn't it?
We know that lockdowns work. We delivered a massive reduction in cases before.
Eh?
We were obviously aided by spring, by better weather, by people being outdoors. None of that is helping us now. The government was warned, you will get a big upsurge in cases unless you act hard and you act fast. I think it's clear to say now we are paying the price for not clearly acting hard enough or fast enough. The Prime Minister did mention, things were working if it wasn't for the new variant. That is something I would take issue with. There was still ongoing transmission at high levels in many parts of England, including in Kent, that gave rise to the new variant. So it is not right to say this is all down to that new variant. Now we've got it, and we have, and it is, I think, really concerning, and it's forced the government into the position that it's taking now. As Robert said, we've seen case rates that none of us could have imagined earlier in the outbreak.
But when did it start though? Did it start now?
I understand the scientists met between Christmas and
Midnight tonight? Tomorrow morning?
Will we see an immediate impact of schools closing?
Is any clarity on it?
School transmission was part of it. Apparently that didn't happen. Okay, we didn't see the reduction. So two things have happened. Either we saw
I've got arthritis coming,
or this new variant is being transmitted.
or my bones
at
raking.
the upper end of what the scientists feared, around 70%.
I reckon I've got arthritis.
We've got a lot of work to do. Some of the evidence says a full lockdown, Sage put this in
But when? Now? Or is it tonight or tomorrow?
No, if a full lockdown will reduce transmission to below
I know, but when?
number of one, a growth in the epidemic. We were hoping that's in the schools. It doesn't look like we've got it. All it means is we're just going to have to lock down that much harder. Each of us is going to have to do more.
We're going to have to do our bit. So there is the vaccine, of course, and we'll talk about that.
Yeah, but when?
But
when is it starting?
There's been more than a decision now to close schools to most pupils and indeed to suspend examinations.
So I can go out tomorrow, can I? Or have I got to stay?
Paul Brand has been speaking to parents and teachers in Birmingham. Paul, how is this announcement going down with the big?
From tomorrow. Or is it from tomorrow morning? Well, it's definitely not 12 o'clock tonight. Because it was said from midnight tonight. From tomorrow means from tomorrow. 8 o'clock in the morning onwards. What does from tomorrow mean? I'm confused. What does from tomorrow mean? Right. As of tomorrow means starting from tomorrow. We'll be meeting in the school garden. Right. We will be meeting. As for tomorrow, it starts tomorrow, doesn't it? It's from tomorrow. It starts in the morning. Yeah, it starts in the morning. So when we wake up, that's when it starts. At least I know now.
On the front line, and
and all of them say they are very worried. We've been in Northwick Park Hospital in North London. That is the hospital that was particularly badly hit in the first wave of this pandemic. And fortunately for them, they're not quite at those levels yet because they were so badly hit back in March. But the lead consultant from the intensive care unit says that patient numbers are increasing rapidly and it's not going to take long. I mean, don't forget, across London, the number of patients in hospital rose by 68% in the last 10 days. I mean, that is one of the reasons that the chief medical officers has changed the threat level to 5. So there is potential for the NHS to be overwhelmed. I saw some very sick patients today in ICU at Northwick Park, 29 patients in total, all of them of different ages. The staff there are concerned. They say, yes, they're more prepared, they're more confident because they know what they're doing, but they know what is just around the corner for them. Don't forget, the cases being recorded today and in the last week will not filter.
So it starts in the morning from tomorrow. It's in the morning, isn't it?
Their main concern is
So soon I get up in the morning, that's when it starts.
In the bay that I was in today, the others have been.
Can't someone make it clearer?
So that just shows you what kind of pressure the rest of the hospital is under. There are contingency plans in place. They will use other hospitals to take patients if they get overwhelmed. But one question I put to all of them, their answer was yes. Do we need a lockdown?
Okay, Emily Morgan, thank you.
Can you make it clearer?
Of course, not just England, where we're about to see big.
No, but can't you make it clearer?
With correspondents in Glasgow, Cardiff, and Ballymena to outline what's happening across the UK. And first, let's go to our Scotland correspondent, Peter.
Must start tomorrow.
Peter, take us through a few of the new restrictions that have been announced there today.
Well, as we've seen throughout this pandemic, Nicola Sturgeon stole a march from Boris Johnson. 6 hours ago, she made a broadly similar announcement, making this stay-at-home message.
From tomorrow means tomorrow.
That will become law as of midnight tonight. People are told that they can only leave home for essential purposes, like go to the
It only starts at midnight. Put restrictions in and starts at the midnight of the night.
Also, interestingly, the number of people that Scots are allowed to meet outdoors has been cut.
I don't know what. Sometimes I don't know what words mean.
One other household outdoor, and crucially the schools.
I'm not the sharpest pencil in the pencil case.
January, that's now at least the 1st of February before the schools will be reopening. It is the closest to the March lockdown that we've seen.
I'm very good with numbers.
Crucially on that, meeting one other person outside. Of course, last time round you couldn't meet anyone outside. This time round as well, there's no cap on the number of times you're allowed to exercise, so you could be exercising several.
Very talking numbers. I know what they're talking about.
But this is Nicola Sturgeon has put it in the terms of saying that this is all about suppressing this new strain of the virus. Considering it a vaccine in one lane, the virus in another. The new strain is given the vaccine a boost. It's in lead now. We need to slow the virus down in order for the vaccine to catch up so that we can be in a position to beat coronavirus.
Okay, Peter Smith.
I was in the slow class. School, I was in the slow class.
Rupert, Wales already, of course, in lockdown, but changes on schools were announced there too.
I know, but are we going to? It must be from tomorrow.
That's right. There was already a marked difference in the approach from Wales. It was a staggered school return that was planned. Then later this afternoon, it was announced that all schools would switch to remote learning until the 18th of January at least. What the Welsh Government is saying is they will now spend the next 2 weeks. What happens next? I think people would be very surprised if that wasn't extended beyond the 18th of January. In terms of exams here in Wales, they've already been.
I know, but it's not tomorrow.
Some form of classroom-based assessment. And the health minister was.
I don't fucking really understand.
Wales talking about the rates. He cited perhaps a glimmer of light in terms of the number of infections coming down, but the health minister.
So from tomorrow means from tomorrow.
Still, wait.
It must start in the morning.
In Cardiff, thank you. And finally, let's go to Northern Ireland and UTV's political editor, Ken Reid.
That must be.
Ken,
I don't know what's happening, mate. I don't know what's happening. No one's making it clear.
What is the latest?
Well, Northern Ireland already has strict restrictions, but tonight the executive is meeting, and it's likely they're going to close the schools and indeed the churches in line.
Let me put my. Let me check here.
There's much controversy about this because there's tests due in the schools this Saturday.
I'm confused. I don't know what's happening.
But there appears no way this can go ahead. There's also the prospect of renewing the.
I think it's in the morning when we wake up, innit?
After Christmas, which would mean that absolutely everything will close from 8 o'clock at night until 6 o'clock in the morning.
8 o'clock tonight?
Figures in Northern Ireland are among the worst in the United Kingdom, and the executive feel they've got to take very
I've got pains in me joints.
So Northern Ireland is likely
arthritis.
with what the
Old
Prime Minister
age.
announced tonight.
Oh, yeah, it's old
Okay,
age.
Ken Reid, Rupert Evelyn and Peter Smith, thank you all very much indeed. And let's get some more detail now. On the national lockdown measures, the Prime Minister has just...
Well, when does it start? Is it from tomorrow morning?
They will remain in place until the 15th of February at least.
But when does it start now?
March, you should stay at home unless it is impossible to work from home. If you work in construction or are a critical worker, for example, you can leave home to shop for necessities, and you can leave home to exercise, which you can do with one other person outside your bubble, ideally once a day and remaining locally.
But when does it start, tonight or tomorrow morning?
Socialising is allowed. You can leave home to provide care or help to a vulnerable person. You can leave home from medical appointments.
I know it finishes mid of February. I know when it ends, but when does it?
Police will have powers to enforce all measures. From tomorrow, all schools and colleges will be closed, except for children of key workers.
Does that mean tomorrow morning?
Vulnerable children, nurseries, special schools, and alternative provision.
So when I wake up in the morning, that's when it starts.
Support bubble rules stay as they are currently, and universities will remain largely closed, apart from for students on practical courses such as medicine. All non-essential retail, hospitality and personal care must also close. Restaurants will be delivery and takeaway only, and no alcohol can be sold. Places of worship will remain open. Playgrounds too will
No alcohol.
Golf, tennis and outdoor gyms will close, and team sports are not allowed. However, elite sports will continue.
Yes, we can watch football.
Travel is also not allowed unless it's an essential journey. It is a reminder of a bit of what Boris Johnson just said.
With most of the country already under extreme measures.
So it starts when we wake up in the morning, if I'm right.
Together.
I'm trying to work it out.
New variant control while our vaccine.
They normally start it.
In England, we must therefore go into a national lockdown, which is tough enough to contain.
At 12 o'clock at midnight. I think it's tomorrow.
That means the government is once again instructing you to stay at home.
Okay, the Prime Minister just speaking just a few minutes ago. Let's get some more on the economic.
So it must be when we wake up in the morning.
Joel Hills. The question lots of people are going to be asking immediately, will there be a package of extra financial support?
There's no.
I'm having one more sweet, that's it. One more.
Yeah.
I'll have some tomorrow.
Financial support until the end of January. Businesses can apply for government-backed loans. There are cash grants available for businesses whose premises are forced to close. But look, there are tax breaks too in the form of VAT and business rates relief. But let's not be clear here. This restriction is almost every bit as restrictive as those that we saw back in March. It will put a huge pressure on companies that are already under pressure. More businesses will fail, more people will lose their jobs as a result. The British Chambers of Commerce this evening, which represents members that employ around 6
When are things going to get back to normal?
It supports the lockdown measures, but it's baffled and disappointed that there's no additional support. Tens of thousands of businesses are already in a perilous position, it says. Pub companies are warning of a...
I don't mind this lockdown. I ain't bothered about this lockdown now. I'm used to it now.
What happens next, though, isn't knowable with any certainty. It depends on the path of the virus. It depends how quickly we can widely roll out the vaccine program that's already underway, and there are encouraging signs there. It depends what happens when restrictions lift and how businesses and people respond when they do. Worth noting, the stock market actually rose in London slightly today. The government says this could be the last phase of the struggle. Some investors actually agree.
Okay, Joel, thank you for that. And let's return to Tom and Robert for a final thought. Tom, everything now depends on this vaccine, doesn't it?
Absolutely. The vaccine will be the hard stop to the pandemic, certainly the epidemic in the UK. But let's not forget, it's going to take months. There were some definite ifs and buts in the PM's pledge there to try and get everyone done by February in those most vulnerable groups. Supply of the vaccine is crucial. No hiccups along the way. And it takes weeks for the vaccine to become effective. So if we we still have to do everything we can to get transmission down to avoid unnecessary hospitalisations and deaths that are going to happen while that vaccine is being deployed. And even then, for the rest of us, it's still many months away.
Okay, Tom, thank you. Final thought to you, Robert. How much pressure has the Prime Minister been under to do this, do you think?
Well, the scientists been mentioned for.
I mean, I can listen to conspiracy theories.
Him to do this.
Or listen to this. I don't know what to. See, I don't know what to believe, to tell you the truth. I'm hearing this, I'm hearing that, this, that, seeing this, seeing. But I'm not. But listen, I knew the lockdown was coming. Why do you think I got a bag of meat from the butchers today? I thought I might as well get it in while I can. Yeah, I'll have to walk up to the train station and back every day. I'll have to put some music on in my tabs. I don't mind this. Look, I'm not in love with anybody anymore. I don't love anybody. So this next lockdown, it'd be easy. I could do it fucking handstanding. I thought the Liverpool match would be on Amazon Prime. I think I'll watch a film then. Yeah, I'm gonna watch a film on Amazon Prime. I can watch the highlights later. Doesn't tell me when it starts. It starts from tomorrow morning, isn't it? Tomorrow morning it starts. That's what I'm assuming. Now I'm ready for this lockdown. I can do it, and I can do it upside down. Don't bother me, man. Doesn't bother me. I knew it was coming. I actually knew it. I knew it was coming. When they extended the furlough scheme to March 31st, I knew it was coming. I said to you, end of October, beginning of November. We were locked down in January. I just knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. So I ain't worried about this lockdown. Like this, I can do the exercises. I can go out. I'm allowed to go shop once a day to get food, but I will not be going every day. I'll be going twice a week. Once in the week, once at weekend. Like Saturday morning to do my shopping. I need to go to Waitrose this Friday, I think, to get some salmon, but I might give it a miss. I've got my milk once 3 times a week for Milk and More. I've got enough food. I don't need to go to the shop earlier, but I need to get some cabbage. When I've got the Brussels sprouts, I'll get cabbage and broccoli to go with my pork chop. I can have a pork chop, broccoli and cabbage and gravy. No potatoes. I mean, I've got a bag of sweets here. I can fucking eat these sweets. I can go and get a cup of tea right now and dip them fucking biscuits in one after another. Well, I'm not. But I used to. I can eat a whole fucking pack of biscuits in one sitting. Dip them in your tea. They're gone in seconds, aren't they? Dip. Dip. Fucking soon go a pack of biscuits, mate. You should get 12 Jaffa cakes in a packet. You only get 9. No, I'm kind of cut down. I'm not eating as much as I used to. All I've had is 2 mince pies and 2 digestives and a couple of licorice torpedoes. I'll drink tea now. So no bookies for me, my lad. Well, I can't gamble, can I now? Can't lose. And I might give the lottery a miss this week. No scratch cards. Fucking they wank there, man. I've had about 6 whitewashers in a row. I've had 6 whitewashers. I must have spent. Was it New Year's Eve? I bought 16 quid worth on that day and lost. Fucking whitewashing them cards, man. Fucking hell. I bet if I bought a whole fucking pack, I won't get no wins. Be a dud pack with no wins in it. Yeah, I'm wasting fucking money. I have wasted money through December. I've wasted a lot of fucking money. Yeah. Could have bought some decent clothes with that money. Well, at least I can't gamble now to middle of February because no bookies aren't open now to middle of February. The next 5 weeks, the bookies are shut. So 5 weeks, no gamble. No, I can't gamble, can I? And fucking horses be running what I've backed before. I should have done a lucky 31 on Wolverhampton races tonight. I reckon I would have got about four out of 5 winners. With no point because I wouldn't be able to collect the money for 5 weeks. Yeah. So I'm gonna have a cup of tea. That cup of tea will be nice. Yeah. A nice. I put an extra. Listen, I put an extra tea bag in. Yeah, I put an extra tea bag in. Extra tea bag, and I left that router in there. A nice cup of tea for me, man. I think I'll watch a film then. Because that football's on Sky. I'll watch highlights later. Cup of tea for me, my lad. Nice. Yeah, so it's tomorrow morning when we wake up in it. I'll check the tea every hour, see if it changes. Yeah. So let's watch a film then. Yeah, some good films on that Amazon Prime actually. I watched some good films actually. Some crazy films as well. I watched one film. Come on, record. I might have watched so many films. Yeah, I'm alright there, my lad. Be alright there, my lad. I'm moving on with my life now, aren't I? I don't mind this lockdown. I'm not going anywhere, am I? I mean, so it is what it is. I know it will come in. I mean, that's why I bought a load of meat today from the butcher's. 40 quid's worth. Only 40 quid's worth. That'll tie me over. That'll tie me over. Yeah. Well, I had venison sausages with Brussels. I'll spell Brussels. Type in Brussels. Brussels. No, is it BRUS? BRUS. Brussels. Is it double SES? No, I've got it. Brussels. I've had venison sausages with Brussels and garlic with herbs. And I had 2 mince pies, mince, M-E-A-N-C-E, mince. Or is it M-E-E-N-C-E, mince? Mince. Is it mince? That's my fucking mince. Is it M-E-E-M-C-E or M-E-A-N-C-E? Mince. Where's that fucking box? Mince. Yeah, it's that, isn't it? I thought so. Mince pies. And 2 chocolate digestives. I'd call digestives. 2 chocolate digestives. Is that it? Digester. Digesters. Oh, fucking, I can't spell properly. Digestives. Is it digesters? Digestives. Oh, can't spell it. 2 chocolate biscuits. Right. 2 chocolate biscuits and some licorice. L-I-C-K, licorice. Rish. I'll spell rish. Licorice. Fucking hell. Licorice. Lick. Oh fuck! I missed that one out. And I had some sweets. Yeah. And now drinking tea with no sugar. So I get sugar in the mince pies and that, don't I? Sugar. Yeah, I've been fasting all day. I didn't eat till 7. I find fasting lets me lose weight. Yeah, I'm chatting to somebody. Just a friend. Yeah. Some words I can't spell some words I can't spell properly. I'm not very good at English. I'm very good at maths, but I'm not very good at English. Yeah, so it starts tomorrow then, doesn't it? It starts tomorrow. Yeah, it starts tomorrow. Well, I'm just chilling. Going to watch something on Amazon Prime. What you up to after your pizza? Yep. No, I'm just chatting to some, that's all. No, yeah. So it starts tomorrow. I better put that on charge. Yeah, I thought I'd do you a nice evening upload. I'm all right. Day delayed. Don't worry, I'm all right. Day delayed. Yeah. Oh. I've got other friends. I chat to people, don't I? Telling people what I've had for dinner, what they've had. This lady's having pizza. I've had venison sauce, fucking sausage, fucking bangers in a pan. And anyway, I'll be doing all right there, man. Listen, I'm not drinking a beer. And if I have a couple of pints, I'm not drink on YouTube. Now, I think in the future, at least football's not being cancelled, so I can watch football on Amazon Prime. I'll have a couple of pints when I'm watching the football in the future. I don't need to go on YouTube, do I? I can have 2 pints in the evening and watch football. I don't need to be on YouTube. Yeah, I won't drink as much. At least I've got plenty of food. It's about 25 a week, isn't it? 75. No, I think I've got 75 on that. That'll last me for 3 weeks just. I might have to turn it off for a night or two. I might do. Well, it should be all right, man. Yeah. I've just got enough electric to get me through. Don't forget, it's £3 a night. No, £3.50. I think it's £3 a night, £21 a week, plus £4 the other electric for the week. That's £25 a week. Yeah. Oh. Wonder when we get back to normal life. Wonder when we get back to normal life. I ain't seen any of my fucking relatives for fucking ages. I ain't seen them since fucking beginning of October. I've not seen any of my relatives since October. I've always gone away at Christmas, but this year, last Christmas, you couldn't really call it Christmas, could you? I mean, that's why I didn't bother getting any Christmas cards, because I wasn't in the frame of mind. I just didn't see the point, because normally I send about 40 Christmas cards out every year. When people sending me on YouTube, sometimes I'll send some back. But I did send some New Year cards out, though, from Funky Pigeon. Yeah, I sent about 6 people? Yeah, 6 people off YouTube. I sent you a New Year card. So I did send some New Year cards. Well, when life's going to get back to normal? I think everyone was fucking going mad. But I don't mind this next lockdown. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Because I knew it were coming. So I've got my head round this one. When we got locked down in November, I didn't get my head round it. We didn't know we were going to be in a lockdown. But from November, I did know we were going to be in lockdown in January. So I've had like 5 or 6 weeks to prepare for it, get ready for it. So I am used to this next lockdown. Because I knew it was coming, you see. But November, we got put in lockdown in November. We didn't have many weeks of like planning. So this lockdown, I'm not really fussed, because know one thing what will make us positive. What will make me? It'll make me positive. I don't know if it makes you positive, but there's one thing we can look forward to. Summer. Summer's just round the corner. Yeah, we've got summer to look forward to, haven't we? So when we in January, February, March, we've already got summer to come along. Happy days. I'll be on the bench in Swanage drinking some beer. Get back. I'm going to get back to the way I was last year, the year before. I was always on the bench in Swanage. I'm meeting people. I'm giving them drinks, and I've done some good videos when I was in Swanage. I miss that place. And I mean, it's just 2020 was a horrible year. And let's hope it doesn't carry on like 2020. Hopefully things will get back to normal by April, May, June, ready for the summer. And I tell you what, most places will be packed solid. And there'll be no cheap flights. I don't think you can go to Spain for $19.99 one way or somewhere dead cheap. No, cheap flights are never going to be around anymore because some of the plane operators will be out of business. Only be a select few through. And they need to make the money back. Probably flying to Spain could be about £1,000. I'm telling you, mate, these cheap flight deals are a thing of the past, mate. There's been no competition, you see. If you've only got 1 or 2 plane operators, there's no other competition, is there? But if you've got, like, say, 6, 7, 8, 9 plane operators, they're all comparing with each other with the prices. Niche market. Yeah? So if you've not got many plane operators, they can charge what they like. You take it or you leave it. Things aren't going to be the same, mate, I'm telling you. But there's always somebody worse off than us, though. But like I say, you've got to think yourself positive for the summer. We're all going to have a good summer. And next Christmas, this Christmas, we'll have a bloody good Christmas. And make up from this last Christmas, because this last, it got me down a bit, right? Well, been there, ups and downs in life. I didn't see it as Christmas. I didn't like it because I wasn't free to go where I want at Christmas. I couldn't go and see any of my relatives. Plus they wanted very well anyway. But we make up for this Christmas coming in 2021. It'll be a bloody good Christmas. Fucking well, mate. I didn't even drink on New Year's Eve because I wasn't bothered. It didn't seem like a good time to celebrate, if you know what I mean. I didn't want to celebrate New Year's Eve. I was in bed by 10 o'clock, 9:30, 10. I wasn't bothered about it. I just had an Indian takeaway, watched a film, and went to bed. I thought, what a shit fucking year. Yeah? And we start a new year. We've got to think positive. We've got the summer coming. I know January's a fucking bad month for everybody. There's going to be more people down in the dumps through January, man. It's a horrible month for people, honestly. But this lockdown, I got my head round it weeks ago. I knew it would come in. And that's why this morning, I was going to go out to my phone on. I need to get out and get some fucking meat from the butchers. Got a bit of chicken, bit of pork, bit of beef, bit of sausages and stuff like that. I want a sausage butty in one day. So we've got to look forward to the summer, man. And next Christmas will be better. And next Christmas, I won't be on my own next Christmas, thank God. Because the last 10 Christmases before this one, I was always away. And it really hit home Christmas Eve. So I was down in the dumps. But I bounced back. I sat here Christmas fucking Eve and thought, fucking hell. It's Christmas tomorrow and I'm fucking stuck here. Fucking hell. It sunk in. I realised, I thought, it's Christmas. I shouldn't be fucking here. I should be with my fucking family. And I'm here looking at 4 fucking walls, going fucking mad. That's why I went out and got some fucking beer Christmas Eve, because I thought, fuck this. I'm sitting here fucking being lonely. And Christmas Eve, I just fell into a dark spot, that's all. But I bounced back. I'm not perfect. Got feeling like everybody else. We all have ups and downs. But it's going to be a better year this year. It's going to be a better year. Things will be better, man. Things will be better. Get through January, February, March. Bingo. When 1st April comes, it'll be better. I think things will be better from 1st of April. January, February, March is going to be tough. Like I said, it's going to be a tough. Like what the journalist says, it's going to be tough. But you just get along. You're just going to go along with it. Abide by the rules. Yeah. I think, look, we've got summer to look forward to. So let's think about the summer days, the fucking seaside and the coastal places. Look, I'll have a few drinks on the bench. So it's what I like to do. Chill out and fucking, and meet people and speak to people, have a civilized. Oh, mate, how you doing? Where you from? Not too bad, mate. I got a bet you're gasping. Oh yeah, you just walked up that hill. Hey, would you like a beer? I've got some Sir Navis Brewery beer. Got no chemicals. It's brilliant beer. Never get hangover. It's lovely beer. It's from Sir Navis. It's very nice beer. They've got a website, you know. Would you like a beer? Here, mate. There's a bottle. There's a bottle opener. Get that beer down, you buddy. Yeah. So where you from then? Are you from such and such? Oh, you from Leeds? Oh yeah, I'm really from Nottingham, like, but I've been down here for 3 years, like, yeah. So are you down here on holiday, like? Yeah. So how long are you down here for? Yeah. Well, you're down here to Friday. Oh, fucking lovely down here. Have you thought about moving down here, bud? Yeah. Oh. But, I've been down here 3 years. I mean, I love the place. It's just great. It's got a good atmosphere. It makes me so happy. Look over to Bournemouth and stuff, and yeah, like you have a conversation with people, don't you? Sit there and have a. I mean, I'm not talking to myself. I'm just saying. I'm giving you an example. When I'm on the bench, I talk to people. Yeah, but don't worry. Everything will be all right. I feel a bit better now wearing that hat from that light. I'm going to get some different light bulbs. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So I'm going to chill out, drink my tea all the way. Yeah, so we're back to normal lockdown again tomorrow, like we did on. But November lockdown, I couldn't. I didn't like that November lockdown. No, I didn't. No. I want one about March, April, or May lockdown. I was all right with that. Summer light evenings, you can see outside, and it's them dark nights what get people in it. It's them dark nights, isn't it? And but people said January is a bad month, but to me, I don't mind January because it's a new year, isn't it? It's like a new month of the year. I've never had a problem with January. No, so we're in lockdown to middle of February. So at least there's football on. At least we can watch football and we can look forward to the summer. There's always somebody worse off than us. You've got to think positive, haven't we? I mean, life's tough for everybody. We're all going to have ups and downs in life, aren't we? That's the way the cookie crumbles, isn't it? It's way of life, isn't it? But yeah. Yeah, I'm chatting to a bird, you see. I'm already chatting to somebody already, man. I'm moving on. I mean, we're just friends, you see. We talk about daily stuff. Tell me what she's had for tea and what I've had for my tea, and vice versa, sending messages one to one. I mean, yeah, so every day we're above ground's a great day. Yeah. Funny how life is, though, isn't it? It's funny how life is. Don't worry, I'm not eating any more food. That's it now, tomorrow tea time. I've had enough. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Well, I've got nothing else to say now, have I? I've got nothing else to say. So I've done you a nice evening upload. So you got something to watch for the evening, gets you through. See, I'll have to do videos regularly to help people out because some people will be suffering with depression for the next lockdown. So I've got to do videos to make people happy. My videos make a big difference to people's lives. A lot of people's thanked me and sent me cards saying and sent me messages saying, if it weren't for you, Mark, you got me out of depression. You wrote me out through depression when I seen your videos. So my videos do make a lot of difference, don't it, really? But nice if I can lose 2 or 3 stone. I'm going to work hard. I've got no more mince pies left. I've had the mince pies. I think the biscuits. I might chuck them in the loft. Put them in a cab and lob them in the loft. Then you won't eat no more biscuits this week. Yeah, I need to get. What about them sweets as well? Chuck them in a bag and chuck them in the loft. Just lob them at the other end of the loft where you can't reach them. Yeah, I think I will. I think I'm going to chuck the sweets in the loft and the biscuits in the loft. Yeah, good idea. Because temptation in it. But I need to lose some weight. But I'm not eating that tomorrow evening. I'm just going to eat in the evenings now. I fast all day. I need to eat apples in the evening and oranges. Proper fruit. They're eating sweets and mince pies and biscuits. I need to eat fruit. If I'm eating the wrong foods, I'm not going to lose no weight, am I? Eh? I ain't going to lose no weight. Yeah. I warmed up now. I'm freezing. Fucking sweating up. Yeah. Got to eat the right foods, Anna. Need some green vegetables, leafy salad stuff. Yeah. Well, I want to chill out and watch a film. All I've been doing is talking to a camera all night. I bet when people walk past my window, that guy's fucking talking to himself. There's nobody else in the room. He's talking to himself. Well, I've just created a video, haven't I, for you? Yeah, anyway, I love you and leave you all. All have a good night. Take care. I'll be okay. Yeah, things will be okay. Yeah, things will be okay. I'm chatting to somebody right now. Yeah, so at least I've done you a nice long upload. Yeah, I'm gonna watch a film. I need to switch off from real life, get into like a virtual false life on the world. I need to shut the blinds and just chill out and get myself into a nice film. No, I don't mind this next lockdown. It won't bother me. Just like April, May, and June, innit? Just got to go out once a day for exercise in my local area. It is what it is. It is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. I'm going to follow by the rules. Are you on the vaccine? I'm not sure. I've not made up my mind yet what I'm doing yet. But if I'm not 100% sure, I might not have it because I'm not going to have something that I'm not sure about. So I haven't made up my mind what I'm doing yet. Just going to see how things go. But I might isolate regular now. I'm not going out every day. I'm going to isolate. But I've got to do one form of exercise a day. If I'm fasting, I need to do some exercise. So I might walk to the train station and back. But everybody does it in the village. So I am going to be walking while there's other people walking past me. Going in the countryside is going to be too much sludgy. We've had lots of rain. There'll be loads of sludge and yeah. Let's hope things improve for the future, man. Think to yourself, we've got the summer to look forward to. You've got football to watch through the lockdown, so horse racing still, the elite sport is not cancelled. So you've got horse racing and football, and a lot will be still on. Well, I've got no money to lose anyway. Fucking, I mean, for the next fucking 3 weeks, I've got no money to lose anyway. I can't lose money what I ain't got. Oh, fucking hell. It has been a strange 9 months, hasn't it? The last 9 months has been strange, man. And life will never be the same, though. Like I said the other, it's like when I said the other day. It's like what I said the other day. I can't really get my head around it. Look at fucking sweat on that. Sweat. It's like I can't get my head around it. You think it's not real. You think it's something out of a film, don't you? You just... it won't sink into years to come. Because I wake up and I think, I can't believe what's happening in the world. It's like, you can't get your fucking head around it, can you? If you know what I mean? It's like, are you sure it's real? Am I in a dream? Is it a film? Am I in a film? It's like... it's like I'm in a trance. Like, I don't know, it's just weird feeling. Out of body experience, if you know what I mean. It's like an out of body experience. It's like, I can't put my finger on it. It's like, does it seem real? Am I alive? Is this life? I don't know. It's unbelievable, isn't it? It's hard to explain. But well, I'll have to start doing some DIY then, won't I? I bet more people in the last 9 months has painted their living room 5 times in 9 months. They've gone out and got some different, I don't know, kind of different people painting and doing DIY. Actually, I've got to paint the inner doors, actually. I need some gloss. And the skirting boards as well. I need to paint the skirting boards. I might do some home improvements in the next 3 months. I wonder if B&Q be open. I think they will, because it's essential. It was not essential, is it? Yeah, we can do home improvements, can't you? Surely you can do some home improvements. Yeah. Good things come to those who wait. Yeah. I don't mind the lockdown. That don't really bother me, the lockdown now. Nah. I love to do exercise once a day. I need to get out and do some exercise. Well, I won't be only be using the car to pick up my prescription. Go for some food. But I don't need to go to shops now. I don't need to go to no supermarket because I get my milk Monday, Wednesday, Friday from Milk and More. I've got plenty of meat in that in, but only need like vegetables and fruit. So I might get some end of the week. I do get quizzed about not wearing a mask when they go in the shop now. Fucking hell. They're zappy when you come in. Oh, mate, you got a mask on? No, I'm exempt. Yeah, they fucking jump on your back when you walk in the shop. You got a mask on, mate? It's like, well, I'm exempt because I've got asthma and I've got SVT. I can show you my letter if you want. Oh, no, that's fine. But Waitrose is quite good because I showed my letter to Waitrose, the staff at Waitrose. They know I don't have to wear a mask. But I'm going to go to the shop twice a week. I won't go to shops every day. Yeah, it's been a strange 9 months, hasn't it? It's been a strange 9 months. And somebody right now be feeling down. Somebody be right now in a bad place. Let's hope they pull through and everything goes well for them. Because January is a bad month, bad month for mental health. And I just want to pray and wish everybody well in this time of the month, January. I want everyone to be well. Because I know what it's like to be in a dark place. It's not a nice place to be. So for anybody out there who's going through a tough time, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. Think about the positive things in your life. And I know you can't snap out of depression just like that. It's like a mood. You've got to wait for the depression to lift. So if you're having a tough time and you're watching my video, think to yourself, you've got the summer to look forward to. You'll have a better Christmas this year. You'll have good times with your family, good times ahead, man. I know it's a tough time for everybody out there. Just hang in there, man. Just hang in there. Mental health is a big problem. There's somebody right now will be in a bad place where they just don't want to carry on. And if you are one of these people watching, please think positive. I know it's easy said than done. Because when you're in a depressed mode, deep depressed mode, you don't want to see nobody, you want to speak to nobody, you feel worthless, like you don't deserve you. I mean, it puts you in like a negative state. I've been there, right? All I'm saying to you is things will get better, man. We all have ups and downs in life. We all have ups and downs. Things will get better, man. Believe you me, they will. Life is too short to waste your days away being done. I mean, it's just days. Some days you could be. I mean, I can have like 2 weeks of being happy. Then after 2 weeks of being happy and positive, I can have 2 weeks of being happy. Then the next 5 days after, I could be down in the dumps. You know what I mean? Something triggers in your life where something happen, and it can put you in a bad spot. Everybody's human. Life's not easy, man. You just got to roll. You got to roll with it. And the next 2 months is going to be tough. I'm telling you. But like I say, you got the summer coming, and through lockdown, you got horse racing and football to watch. So it's not all too bad if you're into your football. You have got Amazon Prime, you got Netflix, and if you're feeling lonely, I mean, I know what lonely's like. It's not a very nice place to be when you're lonely. So when you get bored, you get lonely. And then when you get lonely, you get depressed, and you get. But I don't want to be depressed. I want to be positive, man. But I mean, you can watch a film, but that's not the same when you've got nobody in your life and you're feeling lonely and no one to talk to, and it puts you into a negative state. I know what it's like, man. I know what it's like. And I don't want to just turn to the alcohol when I'm feeling low, because when I'm feeling low and unhappy, and when I drink alcohol, it brings out the worst in me. I like to drink when I'm happy, have a couple of pints and be merry and happy. But drinking when I'm unhappy is not a good idea. I've noticed that when I'm unhappy in life, deep down, that's not a good mixture. If I'm happy in life and life's good, I can be drunk and have a good time. Not when the 5 great guys came down from Manchester. I don't know. I had a good 8 or 10 pints when I was out. We were playing a game, right? We were playing that game, right? And people drink the bit, and I got I got sloshed. I was pissed up, man. But I didn't cause no problems. I let 5 guys stay here. I mean, they could all turn on me and beat me up, couldn't they? But they didn't. But I trusted them because I got a positive vibes from them. So I can have a good drink and have a good time. It's just drinking when I'm unhappy is not a good place to be, because when I'm unhappy, I drink and I get angry when myself and I start doing. Then the next morning it makes me more depressed. So I just want to drink when I'm happy, really. I just don't want to drink for the sake of it. And end of the day, you know what I mean? And hopefully this fasting, I'm going to chuck the sweets and the biscuits and the biscuit sweets. What is it? Chuck in the loft. Yeah, biscuit. Chuck them in the loft, mate. Yeah. Sugar in it. Keep away from sugar. Sugar clogs your arteries up. Sugar is if you have sugar, too much sugar, it can clog up your arteries. A bit of sugar is not bad. I don't have sugar in my tea. But I had sugar in the mince pies and the sweets and the biscuits. Yeah. Yeah, I think lockdown is starting tomorrow morning when I wake up. Oh, well, onwards and upwards. Listen, all stay positive. We're going to get through this. So thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely evening. Take good care of yourselves. Stay positive. Be happy. And let's hope we have a great summer and a great Christmas this year. And I wish you all well. I wish everybody well. Just stay positive. I know it's easier said than done, but that's how it is. Life is what it is. Anyway, look after yourselves. Take care. And I will see you soon. Have a great week and look after yourselves.